Hey you all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Denae, and today you all, I have a good story time for you. As you all can see by the title, I was stuck in a triangle, a love triangle, you all. And the crazy thing about it is I wasn't either of the points in the love triangle. I wasn't even the one that was in love. But I'm gonna go ahead and let you all know what all went down. It was summer 2010. That's when I had moved up to Tallahassee for school. I was attending Florida A&M University. I went in as a cardiopulmonary student, and because of the program I was in, I had to come up before the actual students that was the freshman class that was coming in the fall. So I was up there for about a good 2 months, and that's when the school issued out my fall roommates. Now my fall roommates were different from my summer roommates. So I had got two names, and I seen one girl name was Tanya and the other girl name was Brianna. Mind you all, these are not real names, but it was Tanya and Brianna, okay? So I had realized when they gave us their contact information, I realized that Tanya was already up there. So I had scheduled for us to meet, you know, we was probably gonna be on a set. I think we did meet on the set, and you know, we discussed where we were from and da-da-da-da, and I was like, we probably walked past each other a couple of times and we didn't even know it. But based off me knowing Tanya and people knowing Tanya, she was a very somewhat popular girl. Like, a lot of people knew her, and she was very friendly. Like, she was friends with everybody. Me, I will go to class and go back home. So what happened was, the summer is now over, we're now in the fall, we're all moving in, and we realized that it is three of us. Like I told you, it's Tanya and Brianna, and we thinking, okay, it's three of us, our room is gonna be nice, it's gonna be big, it's gonna be enough room for all of us. Y'all, FAMU tried the mess out of us. They put three of us in this little box. Like, it was crazy. So my bed was facing the door, Tanya's was along the back wall, and Brianna's was on the other side of us. So we were like, all of us, mind you, we were in Cropper Hall. We wasn't in the basement, we was at the top. So we were in Cropper Hall, and I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. They put all three of us in here. But I mean, we all got along, so it didn't really make a big difference when we all got along at the moment. Okay, so me and Tanya, we went to the caf and we met up with her friend Aylin. Now Aylin did play on the sports team at FAMU, and he was cool, he was nice looking and everything, you know. Just like Tanya, he was kind of popular too with people, so you know, I could see why they clicked so good. So she was like, yeah, Sierra, this is my friend Aylin. And I was like, what up, Aylin, how you doing? Da, 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 da. So that night ended, we went home, was full, got as much piece of fries as we wanted to. So time goes by, and one day I came home, because I used to work at FAMU's bookstore. One day I came home from work, and Brianna was like, hey, I want to go to the mall. I was like, girl, I'm tired. I don't feel like getting on no bus, because then you would catch the bus. Well, back in the day, you used to catch the city buses on the set of FAMU, and then it'll take you to wherever you need to go. Now the city buses don't come through the set anymore. But I was like, I don't feel like riding on a bus. She was like, no, girl, no. I got a friend. I got a little boo thing, and he gonna take us. I'm like, okay, well, as long as we got a ride, we good to go. So as I'm walking towards the car, I get in the car, and it's Aylin. And he was like, hey, and she was like, hey. And then he looked at you, he was like, oh, what's up? She was like, oh, that's my roommate Sierra. And he was like, yeah, I met her already. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I felt real awkward. But like we were called, Tanya only called him a friend, so there was no reason for me to, you know, stick to the girl code or anything of that sort and, like, you know, dish out anything. And plus, honestly, I already been told previously coming into school that to mind your own business, because people sometimes when you tell them things, they don't want to believe it and they end up turning on you. So that's what I didn't want to happen to me. And of course, once again, going back to Tanya said, he's just her friend. So we go to the mall, we get what we need to get, and we do a little shopping, whatever. And then we come back, and as I'm getting out, I hear him ask her, "Where's my kiss?" And I was like, oh, this must be a serious boo thing. Okay, girl, whatever. So I was like, maybe she will tell Tanya. You know, we're all roommates, so I'm sure girls talk about boys, so she'll probably tell her. So we get in the room, and at the time I was on a dance squad back at FAMU, so I didn't stay in the room for long. I went to my line sister room, which was down the hall from me. So I ended up being there real late. So if she did talk to her about it or anything, I wouldn't have known because I wasn't there. So this is around the time, I want to say it was December, because I remember it was cold. It was very cold. And for those who know that cold northern weather, especially Tallahassee weather, it's cold. So it was around December, and me or Tanya didn't have any food because it was around the time we were supposed to be going home for break, so we didn't want to get too much. We didn't want to like actually go big time grocery shopping. So me and her were a little hungry, and she was like, well, I have somebody that'll be able to take us to go get some groceries just to last us until we leave for break. So she called up whoever, and she was like, you know, make sure you bundle up because they said it's very cold outside. Like, okay, so I throw on my hoodie, I throw on my sweats, I got my gloves, my scarf, and everything. Like, I'm just bundled up. So we go ahead and we go downstairs, and it was some big like SUV type car, and I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna be so many people in here. But it wasn't. So we get to the car, and as we're hopping in, I get in kind of first, like 1.2 seconds before her, and sit down. And as she's getting in, he's like, what up, babe? I missed you. And gives her a kiss on the mouth. And she was like, no, stop, chill. She was like, my roommate with me. And he was like, your roommate with you? And he turned around, y'all, and you would have thought he seen the Grim Reaper, you all. It was Alan in the driver's seat. And so as he looked in shock, he was like, I was like, hey Alan, how you doing? Like, y'all, like, I was like, oh my god, this is not. And mind you, the car that he picked me and Brianna in was not the same car he picked up me and Tanya in. So I would have got 2 and 2 together had it been the same car, but it wasn't even the same car. So what happened? So he's staring at me and I'm staring at him, and he was like, oh yeah, I need to chill. I was like, yeah, you need to chill because somebody gonna have some explaining to do. But in the back of my head, I was like, I thought she said he was a friend, and, you know, should I say something? Because he's like, those my roommates, but should I not say anything? Because that's none of my business. And let me tell you all, me and my roommates, when we went places together, it was because we were going to the same place. Like, as far as friendships, I want to say to this day, I don't know where they are, I don't know what they're doing. And it was like that even there because we were all in different organizations and had different things going on. So when we go to the grocery store, you all, we were going to this grocery store called Harvey's. Harvey's is only 5 minutes away from campus. When I say that it felt like a 45-minute drive, I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm in this car and he just kissed her. Y'all, I was anticipating getting out the car so quick, but like I said, 5 minutes turned to 10, turned to 20, turned to 40. I was like, I'm ready to get out this car. So when we went in the grocery store, they went their way and I went my way, of course. And when we came back, like it seemed like he kept avoiding looking at me and like looking me in my eyes. Like, I would be embarrassed too. Shoot, I just got caught up. I don't know what other person gonna say. I mean, the whole time he did not speak. He did not look me in my eyes, y'all. Like, he was just shocked. He was shocked. And I'm like, do these girls not hang with each other for him to know that they roommates? So we get home and he wanted her to hang out, but she was like, no, I got an 8 o'clock class and I got a test in the class, so I can't stay out late. And he was like, oh, all right then. She was like, what you finna do? He said, I'm finna go chill with the boys. And she was like, oh, okay. And he was like, nice seeing you again, Sierra. And I was like, nice seeing you again too, Aylin. And so how he said it, I was like, ooh, I should bust your bubble right now. But y'all, it ain't my business. Maybe it was a friend kiss. I don't know. I just feel like it wasn't none of my business, so I didn't say anything. So we went back in the room, and Brianna was there, and she like, y'all went to the grocery store without me? And in the back of my head, I was like, girl, it would have been a lot of groceries on the floor had you went. Like, I wasn't gonna be ready for it. So Tanya was like, girl, I didn't know you wanted to go. I didn't know you needed to go. We thought you had enough food over there. So she's like, oh, maybe I'll go next time. I was like, Lord, please don't let them ask me to go next time, because I can't deal with this. Break goes by, everybody went home. I went back to St. Pete. Tanya went back home. Bree went back home, and we came back, and now this time it's spring break time, and we were like, oh my God, we have nothing to wear for spring break. We need to go to the mall. Tanya was like, I have somebody to take us to the mall, and he going to the mall already. And I was like, I hope it ain't who I think it is. Because I really need to go to the mall. Like, I don't want to be in the mix. So she was like, y'all just get ready. And Brianna was like, yes, because I need to get my bathing suit. I need to get my hair. She was like, we need to do all this because I want to be fly for my boo thing. Now, y'all, I really prayed that it wasn't this boy, because Tanya knew so many people that I'm like, maybe she'll have a new friend. Maybe it's a new friend that's taking us this time. So we get down. It's like, okay, it's the set. And the set cut off right here. So people are only allowed to go so far. So we're walking down towards the bus circle, coming down to the set, and we're waiting on this friend to come. All three of us are there. So we're waiting on this friend to come get us and take us to the mall. And I see the big SUV pull up towards the set. And you could tell they were, at first he was speeding, and then he slowed up when he seen all of us. And so Tanya called him on the phone and was like, hey, we right here by the wall. And he was like, yeah, I see you. And so he like slowly creeped up and stopped. And she like, why you won't come all the way down here? We right here. He was like, I think I got something to do. I just got called with an emergency. And Tanya was like, no, you didn't, boy. Come on, let's go. And he was like, okay, all right, I'm coming. I could hear him hesitating on the phone, you all. So he come up that way, and I could see Brianna's face go, like, that look familiar. And so I'm standing back like, oh my God, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do? Should I say something now? Like, I don't know. So Brianna's face looking crazy, and she all like, I know that ain't. She like, Aylin? And he like,
what up, Bree?
And she was like,
Tony, this is your boo? This who you was talking about?
And she was like, yeah, we start off as friends, but we like kicking it down. And Brianna was like,
really, Aylin? You could have told me you was talking to my roommate. Maybe I would never started talking to you.
And he was like,
well, your roommate Sierra knew about it.
I said, what? Are you serious? And they looked at me, they was like, Sierra, you know about this? I said, first off, when Tanya introduced me and him, she introduced him as a friend, and she was somewhat talking to other people. I felt like I kind of threw her under the bus, but I kind of didn't, but I was kind of did, but I was justifying myself, y'all. I felt like I was justifying. So I was like, you know, she introduced him as a friend, and when I first got in the car with them, going to the grocery store, you know, I didn't expect him to kiss her, and I don't think she expected him to kiss her, but how am I supposed to know? So, and then I was like, I was told not to say anything. Like, I felt like I shouldn't have said anything because I figured y'all would talk about it since y'all live with each other too. So I was like, don't put that on me. And it was like, yeah, we shouldn't put that on you. We should put that on him. And then they started ganging up on him. So he was like,
Man, Bumpy, y'all find y'all own way to the mall. I ain't taking nobody to the mall.
I was like, oh, he is so petty. He could have still took us. At first, on the walk there, you would have thought everything was okay. But they went in the room, and my line sister, she saw what was going on downstairs from the window. So she was like, come in my room, let me talk to you. So me and her was talking about the situation, and you all, as me and her talking about it in her room, that must have gave Brianna and Tanya the time to talk to each other and gang up on me. So when me and my line sister went back to the room because we had practice and I needed to change, they came up to me. They both were sitting there. I was like, well, Sierra, we need to have a room meeting. And I was like, okay, well, we got to be quick because my line sister waiting on me. We got to go to practice. And they're like, well, we come to the conclusion that you need to move your stuff out the room because you wasn't a loyal roommate when telling us that we was talking to the same dude. I was like, wait, you introduced him as a friend. Even after the kiss, you was talking to other people. So how am I supposed to know if that was a friend kiss or a real kiss? And second of all, this is fam, you like Tanya. What if I would have told you that Aylin was hanging with Brianna? You would have been like, oh, well, we just friends. I talk to other people anyway. Like, that's the type of person she was. So how are you gonna pin that on me? So we ended up all getting into it, and I ended up moving out. And so I ended up moving out, and I moved into Truth Hall. No, I moved into Wheatley. So that was connected, but we couldn't go through Wheatley through Cropper. So I moved into Wheatley, and I met an amazing roommate. To this day, we still talk to each other. And I heard through the grapevine that them two ended up getting into it again because he was still talking to both of them, you all. Like, he was still talking to both of them, and they wasn't gonna let it go. So yeah, they ended up getting into it. I moved out. They ended up moving into different apartments. Different rooms. Let me know. Let's talk. Let's discuss it down low. Would you want your roommate to let you know if they were talking to the same dude? Like, what if you and your roommate's not really cool like that? Yeah, so go ahead and let me know down in the comment section below. Be honest, y'all. Was I wrong for not telling them? Or, was they wrong for jumping on me? Or was he wrong? Like, who was in the wrong? If I was wrong, let me know. Even though it was about 5 years ago, let me know. Alrighty, you all, don't forget to comment and subscribe and like, and I'll see you all soon.